Rum&tings, where we drink rum, talk about things. I'm your host, Lana.
And I'm Mr. X.
Make sure to like and subscribe, comment any topics you'd like us to talk about. And today's topic is, should you judge a book by its cover? Mr. X?
Okay. So, my personal belief, yes, people do judge a book by its cover.
Well, should you?
Should you?
Yeah.
Yes, you should judge, but you should not react on it. Now, let me start off with the first part so it can be further elaborated correctly.
Mm-hmm.
You should, people do, whether they like it or not, they judge a book by its cover. They judge people. When you see something, you judge it, no matter what it is, person, place, or thing. You judge it. When you go to the hood, what do? It looks dirty, you lock the door. If a man is wearing a red bandana, red shirt, and he has a bulge on his hip, you judge the person. Then what do? You walk across the street. So I don't know why people get on that bullshit. Oh, it's wrong to judge. You do that shit all the time.
Well, yes, just because we do understand the concept of yes, we do it, but it's more so the conversation of, should we be doing this? Is it beneficial to be doing this? I mean, safety reasons, yes. If you're going to a bad side of the neighborhood and you realize that, you do technically judge it, but it's also when it comes to the actual person, should you really be judging somebody just by the way that they dress? Because you haven't even had a conversation with this person to even know what they're like. And just because somebody dresses nice doesn't mean that they are nice. Just because somebody dresses bad or not what you would like does not mean that they are a bad person. So, yes, we do judge things by its covers, but does it make it right? Does it make your judgment correct? Now, what do you limit yourself by judging this person by how they appear? Because now you're like, okay, well, this person dresses nice, and they're, clean, and everything is perfect, and they're nice, right? Appealing to the eyes. That does not mean that their personality is nice and appealing. So now you go over there chasing this person, and turns out that they were ass.
All right. So if that's the case, then why do you pick your man who you gonna talk to based off their looks? Because initially, wait, no. Let's gotta point this out so it can't be no confusion before you continue. Because first, when you see a man, you do this off back. When a man, especially when you're single, and for the context, this man is oogling. He's not ugly, oogling. If he comes up and say, "Hey, how you doing?" off back, oh, you're like, "Oh no, I'm good. I got a boyfriend thing."
Because sexual attraction.
All right. Wait. And even if you have a simple conversation, it's not like it's simply random. You're having a conversation, do it, or not talking to him. Then just simply offer loosely like, "Hey, no, I'm good." Versus if the same person repeat the thing, the good pretty person thing, he would get a better treatment.
Because it's better looking?
Yes, when in doubt. So, if you can, there's no way you cannot simply judge. Because judging does save you. When you go to a crossroad, you judge based off what you see, what information is available. It helps you decide whether it's a good idea or not. If I see a dog and he's showing nothing but teeth, what do? I'm judging him based off appearance. Then I react based.
His
if he's sitting there,
is aggressive.
Okay,
he's literally growling at you. So
but that's
different.
Judging. That's what doing around of judging.
Okay, back to what you first said.
Okay,
what you first said was, why do we pay attention to the ones that are like? Because sexual attraction is a real thing. Just like men go and approach women who they find sexually attractive, physically attractive, it is the same. So just because my sexual attraction matters, so yes, I'm going to approach or deny people that I find or may not find sexually attractive. Right, so that doesn't mean that I'm necessarily judging you by the cover. It just means that I am not sexually attracted to you. Okay. That's different.
All right, so you are sexually attracted to him, but he so happened to smell that day. Aren't you going to judge him?
First impressions. Yes.
That is called a judgment. You literally just did what you said not to do.
No.
That's what I don't get.
No.
If you're not going to judge people, then if that's the standard,
I didn't say I wasn't going to judge people.
I'm not saying you in general, but it's the thought process. It's just the thought process in general, where it's just like, okay, hey, you say not the same people that say, oh, you should not judge. It's the same ones that do the judging.
But
even in the religious standpoint.
I literally said it is something that we all do, but it does not make it right. Yes, we all judge people. We all judge things. Let's not deny it. Let's not act like it doesn't happen. Is it a good thing to happen? No. Is it a good thing to do? No. But it happens. The point is to understand and catch yourself while you're doing it. That's the whole point. Now, when it comes to somebody approaching me to court me for the first time, I'm going to go off of physical and sexual attraction. That's not necessarily me judging you. It's just, well, do I like what I see or not? I'm not doing it to be a negative connotation, but the person I want to be with, I have to be sexually, physically attracted to. Yes or no?
But that doesn't. Still within judge. That's still judging, but that's not the key point I'm talking about. Is the fact that it's the fact that people do get judged. That's the way things happen. So you must act accordingly. I cannot go to a corporate America place with my pants sagging and my underwear showing and expect them to treat me like every other person. I cannot go to a fancy restaurant dress up in a white beater and basketball shirt and expect them to treat it a certain way. It's not the correct thing to mistreat you based off of that. That's what I'm not arguing towards. And that's the part of judgment. That's the part that you 100% say. 100% you should not treat them based off the judgment, not necessarily, but you cannot be upset that you get judged when you present yourself a certain way.
Well, yes. Do know that the way your parents or whatever does dictate or may influence how people view you or, see who you are. But at the same time, it's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like that's such a topic.
You agree, but you agree with it, but at the same time, you don't like the extra stuff that comes with it.
Right. The reason why I don't is because, let's be very honest. We've all had not so good days, right? Mm-hmm. So if, let's say every day out of the week, I'm dressed to the gods, right? I look good, I'm professional, I'm presentable. Mm-hmm. And I just have a bad day, and now I don't look as presentable. I'm wearing a baggy t-shirt, some sweatpants, my hair's a mess. I look like I just woke up. Mm-hmm. And now I go out on the street, and now people are going to judge me because I look like a hot mess. That's the concept that I don't like behind it, because now it's like I have so many other things to worry about. Like, why are you going to sit here and judge me because I have on a baggy t-shirt and some baggy jeans? Like, you have no idea what the hell I just been through this whole day, or what I could be going through in life for you to sit here and judge me.
So, yeah, I get you there. And let's say this. How long you knew me?
Many years.
Okay. So, and when in doubt, everything you see and people know about me, I do what I want. Meaning, wait. I'm saying, I do what I want. Even if y'all, they may look at it sideways, like, okay, hey, it's not the style. I still do it because, hey, it's comfortable and stuff, and I'm fine. I'm happy. I still go out there smiling, no say nothing. But it's the point of, now I get that I can't be judged. That's why certain things where, hey, when I'm in a certain environment, act a certain way because, hey, it's the setting. So I act a certain way because that's when it really matters that, hey, they're gonna judge me strong and this circumstance matters. Now it's so I dress accordingly, act accordingly, talk more proper than I'm doing in this shit, and I talk extremely proper. And this is not acting; it's just simple. It just happened. But it's the point of I would choose certain words better. I'm even put on the white voice, choose certain words because it blends in. Because hey, in that area, I'll be judged a certain way, and I need to act accordingly to blend in to get what I want. Now, every other standpoint, I will go dressed up, and went to Walmart dressed like a hot bum. But it's one of the things where, yes, I know I'll be a judge, but at this moment, I don't care.
But you have more of a I don't care attitude than I do. And I think for the most part, it is a part of my culture. Being Jamaican is like, you are supposed to be presentable at all times. And if you're not presentable, then that is bad. So that is something that's been instilled with me for a very long time. So do understand that you have I don't give a fuck attitude. I was learned and taught to give a fuck.
To be judged and to judge people.
Not
so
necessarily.
Why are you saying people? Oh my God, that's such a contradiction. You say judging is wrong, but you did that for a living.
I learned to be presentable at all times because your appearance does matter. That's the way I was grown, like in that Caribbean household. So it is hard for me to break out of the not give a fuck mentality.
No, it's not. That's not the point of saying it's not for saying to get into I don't give a fuck. It's the point. It was just illustrating that judgment is out there.
It is out there. That.
You literally just said you come from a culture and is the culture of judging people, but then is.
I am. So I am judgment personified. Is that what you're saying?
I got the stamp of the J right here. You literally just said go to culture of judgment. So, but that goes completely against the beginning argument saying that judge is completely wrong. No, it's like, hey, judge is completely wrong. We shouldn't do it ever. Now I'm not 100% saying yes and no. I just say you have to accept that it does happen.
I do.
And it does not happen. It does happen.
I do.
But at the same time, you should not mistreat somebody based off of.
Yeah, and I'm a total advocate that you shouldn't judge somebody off of what you may perceive by how they look.
No, correct it. You say you shouldn't judge. No, you shouldn't treat somebody based off the judgment.
Okay. You should not react off of the judgment that you gave to somebody. Is that accurate for you? Is that better?
Yes, words matter. I don't wipe my ass with a broom. Oh, sorry. I just call this a broom. This is toilet paper. Words matter. Sorry.
You're so annoying. You shouldn't react off of the judgment that you give to somebody. But yes, I know that judgment is out there. We all know judgment is out there. But we can be judgy people. Let's not deny that. Let's not act like we don't ever do it. Because, I mean, at least once in your life, you've been out and just people watched. You've been out to dinner and you people watched. You went to the mall and you people watched. And you judge them from what you see. Everybody has done that. You'll be a liar if you told me you've never people watched and judged somebody.
See, I judge the shit out of people. I'm talking about the lady shaped like a box. Yeah, it was a pretty square, the face, but not everything else. But it just said
her face was a box?
No, her body was a box. She was pretty, cute face, but she's shaped like it was not even a box. It was a rectangle. It's a hard rectangle.
You're just out here body shaming everybody. Okay.
You're damn right. If you're going to come out looking like this, I'm going to let you know.
See, that's what you just said. You said you should not react off of the judgment that you done gave somebody.
And I didn't treat her wrong, though. I did say, hey. I didn't say, hey, pretty, but I still didn't treat her based off what I seen. Now, if she want to date and go into a relationship, I have no choice but to treat her how she looks. Sorry, baby, you don't make the standards.
But why? Shouldn't her personality be enough?
Because I'm not sexually attractive. Sexually attractive matters.
Shut up. You know it does. But, I don't know. I feel like this is just... Everybody is taught... I feel like it's so contradictory if you think about it. You're taught, don't judge a book by its cover, but at the same time, you are kind of taught to judge a book by its cover. And then you do go out and practice it by people watching and judging somebody by their appearance or the first impressions, which that's why they always say, first impressions are important. How you look is important, especially when you meet somebody for the very first time. That is literally the most important statement that you're making to this person.
Yeah. So this is one of the things where, it'll be, people will love for it to be gone, But without the sense of judgment, now you have straight, and I don't even use this word at all, anarchy. Ooh. Because, yes, there you go. If you don't know what that word means, Google it. I ain't got time for that.
First it was poppycock, now it's anarchy.
Yeah. Ooh. I paid attention in school. But it's basically, that literally created what the system is right now, where people, since you cannot allow to judge people what they're doing, then they start doing whatever, then it keeps on going from there. If without the fear of judgment keeps people from going so far. Now, even don't you think that, hey, you don't feel like wearing clothes all the time, but not all the time.
What?
I'm just saying. I'm using an example. Okay. You don't feel like wearing clothes all the time. You just want to put a shirt on and just stay in your underwear.
Okay.
So you're in that mood, in the mood of that day, and that's all you want to wear.
Okay.
But then now you want to go to the store. What's stopping you from doing that?
Law enforcement.
Judgment.
Law enforcement.
Which is still judgment.
That's jail time or a fine. But that's a little bit harsher judgment.
No, but it's still a form of judgment. Because guess who you go see? The judge.
Oh my gosh!
But it's the point of it.
You guys so excited.
A part of what hinders you from doing it is the fear of judgment, which is, i.e., consequences. But it's still a form of judgment.
The judge judges.
Yeah, she does. The judge judges. You can turn that into a tongue twister.
The judge judges the judge.
Okay. The judge judged the judge who came into the courthouse to judge the judge. Say that 3 times very fast.
You know what?
Shit.
I think it's a little bit deeper though. But yeah, I do get what you're saying, that people will take it a little bit overboard. But that's why I kind of feel like this is kind of murky waters, because it's just a mixture of people wanting to be themselves and be free, and then people wanting, I guess.
But there's nothing wrong with being. There's nothing being self, but it's one of the things where, just like everything, you do it to a certain extent. It has to be within a certain range.
Is this like saying, well, you should keep your private life private to some extent? So you shouldn't just like have everything out in the world and be so open and be so transparent?
It's one of the things where, hey, you like your body, you like your body, you want to show it off. You'll go out with form fitting, not just a bra. It's with a certain extent.
Okay, so instead of wearing lingerie in public, wear a body form dress, a long body form dress.
Yes. There is discretion.
That's still sexual appeal, but still
it's
fully covered.
Yes, so you can't, and this is a common occurrence. A woman come out there with showing nothing but cleavage, then be mad that men are staring at the titties.
But why are you staring at her titties?
Because you threw it in the face. If I walk around my dick out, then do I have the right to be mad that she looked at my dick?
So when you wear gray sweatpants, isn't that walking around with your dick out?
No, that's the same thing as why you staring at my dick.
Why are you staring at my titties?
Because you have it there.
Well, you have it there too.
But who's complaining?
What?
Boom. There go the dynamite.
Oh my gosh, you get on my nerves.
It's just the point of, that's the only thing that irritates me. I 100% believe in doing you, but you have to you have to understand the complete thing of, hey, if you're going to do that, there may be some reaction or there's going to be some reaction or judgment. If you go out dressing slutty, they're going to assume you do that. They assume you're that type of person. If you go out dressed professional, they're going to assume you're a professional.
I think
if I dress up like a cop, they're going to expect me to act like a cop.
Maybe you are the feds. He's a feds. But I think the problem with that thinking of the judgment and stuff like that is the fact that I'm thinking that people are going to be perfect 100% of the time. Now, I can be a professional person and dress professional 99% of the time, but there is that 1% where I may not dress as professional. So now I'm being judged as, oh, you're not professional, you're untidy, you're unappealing, because I had that 1% where I didn't dress professional.
But
do see where that whole judgment thing is also trying to expect people to be perfect.
Yeah,
that's pushing the narrative of perfection, and we aren't.
Yes, you are correct. There is some negatives that come from it, but we cannot act like it does not exist. And just like I said, yes, they would judge you. They would judge you. Would get somewhat judged of when they saw you. When you saw your homegirl come out extremely fucked up, you judged her. But at the same time, no other time she's well dressed, even though you judged her at that moment because how she came out, her overall judgment, you still had a overall judgment, which is, hey, she's a good-looking person. She dressed really well. So it doesn't necessarily change the whole judgment.
So my question is, so if I come out in a really horrible outfit, you're going to judge me.
Come out looking like Boo Boo the Food. I'm going to judge you like Boo Boo the Food.
So why wouldn't you just tell me that I look like Boo Boo the Food?
Because you want us to lie to you.
I don't know. If I'm out here looking like Boo Boo the Food, I would expect you to tell me I look like Boo Boo the Food.
And where was this when women talking about, oh, do my butt look big?
You have to know the politically correct answer at that time.
Oh, yeah. Bitch, shut the fuck up. And bitch was acceptable during that time.
The politically correct answer.
You said at that time.
How do I do this?
You said at that time. Now, if you saying that question, now the correct way to say this is, hey, you tell me.
If I come out here looking like Boo the Fool, and I think that this outfit is just so fire, it's so cute, it's so pretty, and you legitimately think that I look a hot mess, I would expect you to tell me you look like a hot mess.
You expect me to? But let's not forget, women's expect and wants are two different things.
Or you could just say, why don't you try another outfit? Or, I don't like that color. Maybe the black dress. You know, there's other ways you could say it, but don't have me going out there looking like Boo Boo the Fool. So now you gonna judge me, and everybody I don't see gonna judge me. That's what you want? You just want everybody judging me?
Yeah. I don't care about the judging. Do I ever care that much?
Because we represent each other, and how I look represents you, and how you look represents me.
No, here's the answer to the judgment thing we were saying. That's the negative part of it. But it's all about, in my eyes, it's all about timing and situation. Now we're going to a classy environment. I would expect to get there.
So you're going to put your good bucket hat on?
Yes, the good bucket. I will actually put on clean underwear that day. There will be no holes in my socks that day.
Oh, wow. That's a good song.
But it's the settings. It's the setting that matters.
So I have to stick to a fancy restaurant for me to get the socks with no holes in it?
Yes. If we go to Walmart, you're going to get a hole in the underwear.
So if you go to Publix, what do I get?
A really small hole.
Oh my gosh, you get on my nerves.
But
you really get on my nerves. I just think this whole judgment thing, yes, I know it happens. Yes, it's almost inevitable. But I do feel like it does push along that narrative of perfection if you go to the extent. I mean, it does push perfection.
It does.
Because if you are not appealing or, looking good 24/7 and somebody catches you slipping, now they're judging you. And it's kind of like, I mean, we're all humans.
You have a show called The View that literally judge people. What did Wendy do for a living for damn 20 years? And you love that show. I love Wendy.
I listen to the gossip part, okay?
When she judging people.
I mean.
I'd have told a different man. I would not let my man do that.
This is why I can't stand you. But, ignoring everything that you said, yeah, I just don't like the pushing of the perfection. Because, I mean, we're not perfect. We are very much imperfect. And so it is something that we should embrace and not be a negative thing. And this whole judgment thing pushes the perfection, and that's what I don't like. Because now it's like, on top of everything else that I got going on, I got to worry about how I look because somebody might be out here judging me. And then social media these days, they're going to take a picture of it, take a video of it, put it on, and now I'm just all over the internet looking at that damn mess when I just wanted to go to Walmart and get some cookies.
It's one of those things where we know it's knowing is out there. act accordingly, meaning you don't be extreme of either direction. Don't come out extremely bummy.
Or
you don't
mind
have
your
to
business.
get extremely public.
Or mind your business. That's
I just don't give a fuck like I do. But it's a point of
It's
I cannot.
option.
But at the end of the day, even though I go out there and think don't give a fuck. At the day, I accept and understand. I understand the consequences of my actions. If I go out there looking a certain way, I'm going to get judged. I possibly get judged, and they may act accordingly. They may. I have to be mindful of that. So if you don't act accordingly and to apply judgment in some shape or form, then it's basically a free reign. Nothing what you do matters.
You know what I think? I think that men can take judgment better than women.
No damn Skippy. We've been trained to do this for the last 100 years because we cannot say. I'm gonna cut y'all that quick. We can't say a goddamn thing without y'all getting upset.
It's not even that deep.
Not deep. A nigga got in trouble because he said he does not like the word bad bitch because the people who that tends to be wrapped in what I want to be that they aren't the woman you should be married to, and they had a hissy fit about that shit.
Well, I mean, see, there we go judging because
you judged him.
I didn't judge him, but he's judging people because just because they want to be. Look, my thing is. The world would be better if people just mind their goddamn business. If you don't like bad bitches, right? If you don't, then mind your business and leave them alone.
But the same one.
Why are they in your mouth? Because
it's the same.
Why?
Because the same people are wondering why I'm not married. Wait. Because I know you want to run off on your baby back bullshit. Y'all want to run off. The same woman be coming up to say, hey, why you not wifing me? No, because you don't reach the standard. Yeah, it's changed your company and stuff, but we don't progress to this part because of how you do. Why you not settling down? Because I'm not finding what I'm looking for. If nobody voice what they want, then how is the other person know what to do, how to get you? Because men say all the time what we want, but we get in trouble for saying what we want. We are not allowed to say that, hey, we want a skinny chick without them badass boss bitches complaining, oh, you want a skinny thing, but yet she can say she doesn't want no broke nigga. He has to be 6 foot. Why can y'all say that? But I can't say I want a woman, not a bad bitch. Boom goes the dog now. She just broke it.
No, I'm waiting for you to be done with your whole situation.
Yeah.
You good?
Yes.
It seemed like you was in a moment right
Yes, come on, bad bitch.
My whole thing is take people, just leave people alone. That's my whole, how I go about it. I do not agree with your lifestyle. Cool. I know I don't agree with your lifestyle. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you all the reasons why your lifestyle is bad or why you shouldn't do this, why you should do this, why you should change. No, I'm not. Now, do you agree with my lifestyle? Some may not. Are they supposed to come up to me and be like, I don't agree with your lifestyle. You should do this and you should change this and you should. No.
But.
What?
Right there. That is fine. Actually, no, let me take the but. Because a but, when you say but, it disregards everything you said before that. If I say sorry and a but, that means the sorry didn't fucking matter. Now, literally, when you say that, the issue is, because the same woman be like, hey, why are you not wifing me? Say this is the reason. Then they say you are wrong. Because they do not desire that.
Then if they're not going to listen to you in the first place, you sitting here hammering into their head is not going to get you to listen to them.
But no, these are the same ones that will go around and bad enough and then try to tell every other woman to be like that. If I, as in the other public who are going that way, unless I stop you from telling every woman to be a bad bitch, chase the money, or a guy, literally, I just listened to this bullshit on YouTube. The lady said, a guy wants a woman to help with a bag, to help motivate him to get a bag. That was the stupidest shit I ever heard. How's she going to...
You don't want me to motivate you to get the bag?
By you getting the bag and not be submissive, because that's a key word. She said, a man does not want no submissive woman. He wants a bad bitch who's out there getting the bag that will motivate him to get the bag.
Interesting take. But again, as I'm
that's not my take. Let's get clear.
I know that's not your take. I'm just saying that's a very interesting take. But again, if she truly believes that, no matter what you could go back and forth with that person, and they still will not change their perspective, their point of view, or how they feel. So why am I going to sit here and go back and forth with you and you not changing nothing?
We're not. The whole point is not to change her perception. It's to stop. It's to stop the other girls who be after her to think that, hey, what she's saying is correct. Because that's literally how the shit is now, where we're literally watching a show, Ready to Love, talking about, are you ready to love? Bitch, y'all in the 40s. Y'all should have been ready to love a long time ago. And nearly every woman in there talking about, oh, do you want kids? Yeah, I want kids. It's gonna happen when a kid. How old are you? 30, 39? It's like, want kids? They're all talking about making families at 50.
Okay, but do understand that. So let me just ask a question just to clarify. At what age?
Wait. Let me. All right, let me. Oh no, wait.
Let me
here.
ask a question. Let me ask a question.
Okay.
At what age is the woman supposed to be married and have kids by?
Okay.
Since there's a timeline.
All right, here. Let me give you an answer. Let me answer, and let me clarify that detail too.
Okay.
All of them is literally there. Well, first, so let me start with your question first. Make it easier.
Mm-hmm.
Beef. God damn.